Stop! My penis can only get so erect.
God, I already love those two already. Well, the first episode of Ultraman Omega came, and it was fucking amazing. How much animation-wise, the intro scene of the episode wasn't amazing. Oh boy, like if you look at it, there is some weird wobble effects to most of the characters, but fuck, like if we go just straight up like model quality, goddamn, like Subaru Pro's fucking models are still leagues above toys, which I still believe it's slightly not fair to really compare the two, but still, I want to. Fuck you. And that being like the lead-in to the episode was genuinely a great idea, because it like first of all puts us in the action straight off the bat, but also it's a great leading for some newer fans, which every time when an Ultra show comes out, there's going to be newer fans because the way Subaru produces it and the way they kind of distribute it around the world on YouTube. Like, we should be thankful for Subaraya. So like I really loved it, and like having it kind of a contrast of Omega not only losing the fight but also falling away, and we see Kosei just finishing around and drinking some milk like he's the guy from fucking Agito, not Agito, fucking Blade. So I finished the run, let me just chug a small bottle of milk. It was genuinely fun. And to be honest, like the main portion of the episode is Kosei and Omega, which I would call him Omega in this at least review because he hasn't received his human name yet. But having those two interact was genuinely fun. Like seeing how much Omega in his human form be so confused but so interested and already kind of like falling in love with the human world was great, and he was very much kind of like way more of the beat man to Kosei being slightly the straight guy here. Like it is kind of interesting that like the warrior character be kind of way more the comedic relief, and the secondary lead is the straight man. It worked, it really did. And I do like how the amnesia kind of plays in this episode, kind of like a joke, but I am interested to know more about his origins. Like, first of all, for fuck's sake, like his color timer is a star. They've been showing us that a lot this episode. Like, come on, like they need to like realize it, that like the only other two Ultras that they had like a star-shaped color timer are Titus and Jonius, and those two Ultras came from the same planet. Like, come on, like it's super fucking obvious that they wanted to be connected, but I'm not sure if they're going to be connected. Like, here's the thing, like that would be fun if they would. Like, it's been quite a while since we had like an Ultra that is slightly loosely connected to the main universe. Literally, Zed was the final one, and Zed is celebrating 5 years. But I am interested, like, how did Omega got his human form? Is it going to be kind of like the 7 situation when Dan came to Earth? He saw, was it like a miner? Was he a miner? I don't remember. He was just kind of like a blue-collar worker. He saw him after he saved him, and like he just kind of took his face. Or is it going to be just like, oh, he invented that face, which like some Ultras can do if I remember correctly, but I am very interested about that, because like most of the time Ultras that take the form of a human, they take the form of a real human, a human that already exists. So I am interested if it's going to be something like that. But I fucking love seeing Kosei. Kosei as a character is really fucking fun. He has a job, he sleeps like where he is working, which is odd. I don't know if it's like regular in Japan, but it seems like that where he works, it's also where he sleeps. But like he was genuinely great. He played the straight man to Omega, which worked really well, but also it showed us how much he is inherently a good person by trying to help that young little girl find his mom, and having pretty much him like looking at adults that are like screaming around talking about was there a kaiju or not. It's like, for fuck's sake, be adults. There is a fucking child here, and like nobody fucking sees it, and he's like, he and Omega, there's specifically him, Kosei kind of screams, hey, where's the mom of this young child? And then coming back and saving the mom after she got hurt from the kaiju attack. It was great. And you see how much Omega does really kind of like see that, oh, I can trust him, and he kind of transforms next to him. Like that's really cool. Like those two together can be a really interesting kind of pairing that, to be honest, can be genuinely dwindled down to BL. It really depends. And like I love that we're kind of back to a world that never really had kaijus. Like literally, like kaijus are supposed to be a weird kind of, kaijus in this world are fiction almost. And like this episode, this first episode being the first kaiju that attacked ever is great. And having Omega fight him in a really good fight scene, have him not blow him up to bits, but actually just straight up killing him, kind of preserving the body for humans to come in and start researching it, is going to be really interesting moving forward. How much humans want and humans' desire to learn more would hurt them. Is it going to be somehow connected to maybe some sort of a main villain? Maybe yes, maybe not, because that's going to be fucking interesting. And like, I do love that we're maybe are going to get some sort of a build-up of the fence team. But yeah, like overall, like this was a very simple episode. Genuinely, like, I don't know, like I'm trying to think about like an episode that was that simple. Maybe Decker? Like, yeah, I think like Decker was kind of like the most simple one that I think about, that at least I covered. Because Blazer was Blazer, and Arc was very kind of like semi-lore heavy about the world. Yeah, like I truly believe this is kind of like the most simple first episodes that Ultra had in a while. Like I really like the simplicity of it. I really like that, okay, there is not this big fucking narrative that we're going to focus on from the very first get-go. We're going to kind of lead it in. We're going to, at least at first, hey, those are kind of our two protagonists. Those are the two people that we're going to see the most. Here we go, fucking enjoy them and like get to understand who they are as people. Like genuinely, they were fun. They had really funny moments. I just love that, like Omega all the time kind of like, I thought I can fly. That was funny. And everything about this first episode was genuinely great. Visually, fucking amazing. Well written, well acted. Like visually, this episode is really cool. Like, it is interesting that I did mention 7 in pretty much the identity thing, but it is interesting that they're doing kind of 2 like semi-transformation sequences. He has the very much 7 themed and 0 themed transformation, where it's like when he pulls up the Ultra device after he pretty much uses the meteor and pulls the puppet, and he kind of put it onto his face, kind of close, or like to his chest. The armor itself like is pretty much kind of morphs from his body, and then like the skin forms and everything, and then he does a rise up, which is really cool. Could be a 7 reference. To be honest, if you just look at him, it's like, oh yeah, he's slightly just a more red 7, but I do like it. Like, overall, like, it was a simple episode. It kept me kind of like watching and glued to the screen. It was great. It kept a good mystery. I am interested to see, it's like, okay, what do we don't know? Where he came from? Is that's going to be interesting. There's going to be a mystery about it with a character that has amnesia. Yeah, like, I don't know, it's simple fucking episode, and sometimes simple is good. This episode gets an A+. So, what you thought about the very first episode of Ultraman Omega? Comment below, let me know. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please, if you want to help the channel, I have 2 really big videos that I want you to watch, and that is my Why Do I Love Samurai Sentai Shinkinja, which I am working on the next video already. The next episode of Why Do I Love in the Kamen Rider series, and the Ultraman Great video, the Legacy of Ultraman Great. It's fucking like, short as shit, so it's not as like super intensive as the rest of the Legacy of that I already made. But yeah, like, watch them. They're great. Like, I really work hard on them. Those are things that at one point I want to be the kind of gold standard of my channel. So please watch them. If you want to help even more and, you know, go even deeper to helping the channel, please help your subscribe button achieve its true goal of becoming a subscribed button by smashing that subscribe button. Don't forget, you're the only one that can prevent forest fires. Thank you very much and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye!